Novak Djokovic, the world's #1 ranked men's tennis player, looked to be a go for the Australian Open after his visa was reinstated Monday. But those hopes faded once Djokovic's visa was cancelled a second time on Friday, and they evaporated after the 34-year-old was deported after his appeal failed on Sunday. Australian Immigration Minister Alex Hawke was responsible for Djokovic's newest visa cancellation, and he said his decision serves the public interest. Djokovic, who's unvaccinated against COVID-19, failed to acquire a proper medical exemption ahead of his flight to Australia and listed inaccurate information in his travel declaration form. Djokovic's lawyers began an appeal to reverse Hawke's decision, but a three-judge panel unanimously ruled in favor of it on Sunday. In their ruling, the judges said Djokovic's presence may be counterproductive to efforts at vaccination by others in Australia. The deportation of Djokovic ended his brief but chaotic stay in the country. Djokovic revealed Tuesday night he conducted an interview with the French newspaper L'Equipe last month after testing positive for COVID-19. The tennis star also acknowledged his travel declaration form contained falsehoods about his whereabouts the 14 days preceding his flight to Australia. On Monday, Federal Circuit Court Judge Anthony Kelly ruled Djokovic could stay in Australia after he spent 4 days quarantining in a Melbourne hotel. The Australian Open listed Djokovic as a #1 seed the following day. Djokovic celebrated the judge's ruling on Twitter, but Friday's news proved the celebration was premature. Hawke's decision could not only keep Djokovic from the 2022 Australian Open but also ban him from the country for 3 years. For 4 days, Djokovic remained under Australian Border Force (ABF) watch while awaiting the ruling on his visa. The 20-time Grand Slam winner attempted to enter Australia with a COVID-19 vaccine medical exemption for the Australian Open, but a court is deciding whether that tournament exemption applies to the country as well. Since 2020, Djokovic has repeatedly refused to publicly divulge his vaccination status and once said he was opposed to vaccination entirely. The Australian Open instituted a COVID-19 vaccine mandate for all players on November 19, and Djokovic announced he received a medical exemption to compete in the event on January 4.